All right, this is the first ever Blogland in the field video.
Wow.
We want to thank our readers for tuning in. We want to tell them what's going on. What's going on today is the 2nd Congressional District. Joe Wilson in a tough fight with Rob Miller. A lot of out-of-state money, out-of-country money, I think, in some cases. And Joe's hanging in there. And today we're out here in the wonderful town of Neeses, or Western Orangeburg County. If y'all haven't come, this is a great place to come afternoon. Great playground, great park, great flea market. So Joe, today it's barbecue. So tell us about this whole cut the fat thing. What's it about?
Well, first of all, Earl, I want to thank you, and I want to thank you how you've been educating so many people with your efforts. So I'm honored to be with you here this afternoon. We are in Neeses, South Carolina. I have begun my hometown cookout tour throughout the 2nd District of South Carolina, meeting with constituents. We've been cutting the fat. And the key thing that I want to point out is that we can, in Washington, reduce this reckless spending. We can cut by 20% the discretionary budget. We can repeal Obamacare, the healthcare takeover, which will kill 1.6 million jobs, according to NFIB. Right. We can make a difference. I've also called for an audit of the spending bill. Right. $1 trillion. People really don't know where the money is. A way to stop reckless spending is to do an audit and stop further spending.
You mean things like the 43rd Congressional District in South Carolina?
And it's exactly right, Earl. That people need to know that with the recovery.gov website, that initially they reported that there were 43 districts in South Carolina, and of course there are 6, and that the 43rd district had $3.1 million spent with no jobs created. That's an insult to the taxpayers. The taxpayers paid for this. It's an insult. We must have a proper audit of this stimulus.
So should my readers look to run for this seat next year?
Well, I've already have people running in the 25th District of South Carolina. We have a really extraordinary guy, Kevin Cohen of VOC in Columbia. And so, hey, I think Earl would be a great candidate for it in any number of seats between 7 and 43.
So if we can find those districts, our readers who can find these districts, find the districts, then yes, find the candidates, and absolutely vote for the guys he named. They're great candidates, I'm sure.
Well, absolutely. And in fact, I have a T-shirt for Kevin Cohen, House District 25.
Okay. So speaking of cut the fat, get the bottom line, what's the bottom line in this race? What's the bottom line difference between you and Miller?
The bottom line, I am a believer in limited government. I believe in expanded freedom. I know that a person who is running as a liberal will be running for big government. There's a philosophical difference. It's not personal at all. And so there'll be a difference between someone who has a voting record of limited government and then a person who really will be supporting, whether they or say it or not, they'll be supporting an agenda of Nancy Pelosi.
All right. Well, there's views, opinions, and attitudes from the Blogland and from Congressman Joe Wilson.
Honored to be here.